that over 1 billion people across the world live without access to electricity. The majority of these in Uganda are farmers for whom no electricity equals no agricultural processing. So they sell their crops straight from the fields at a minimum price. This is what perpetuates the cycle of poverty. On the other hand, over 3 billion people across the world use wood fuels for cooking. In Uganda, 90% of energy use is linked to wood fuels. This burden is heaviest on women and children who walk 3 hours every day scavenging for firewood. The use for wood fuels for cooking and industrial uses is responsible for 1/5 of global emissions.
You may know the energy sector in Uganda is still very young. We are a fast-growing country, but we still have challenges of energy access. And Power Africa is promoting energy access. And one of the ways in which they have promoted energy access is to reach more people, more disadvantaged people in the rural areas, is to support associations like ours that help reach the end user, but also support companies reach those end users. We have received support in the form of awareness campaigns, consumer awareness drives. We work with Power Africa on training programs.
Especially through POWESA in Uganda, we realized that they had a team in place that would save us having to hire consultants for specific duties that were crucial to our project development journey, especially as we proceed with feasibility studies and project development.
Power Africa has been supporting the ministry increasing generation capacity. We're also working with them on a power sector investment plan. Now that power sector investment plan is going to help us have the generation, transmission, distribution, and verification programs all aligned together. It has also supported through a fund, the Catalytic Fund.
Before we received the Catalytic grant, we are faced with a number of challenges, and the most important challenge was the low consumption of power, because people used to use power for just on the lighting, and very few could think about using it for maybe businesses, their businesses. When we received this Catalytic Fund, we have used it to mobilize groups so that these groups can set up businesses which can consume power. As we speak now, the number of connections have increased and the consumption is going up because of the training. The power factor is also improving because now we are no longer load shedding. We are supplying power 24/7 to most areas of Uganda.
Ndi mukyala muvubi ate musuubuzi wa byennyanja. Omusomo ogwaliwo gwali gutegekeddwa kiisi. Twakiraba nti omuntu asobola okukola ne yeeyongerako singa aba afunye ebyo ebimusobozesa okweyongerako.
Nze wenajjira mu Kalangala mwali temuli masannyalaze. Era nsuubira nze nasoosa muno fridge ya paraffin. Naye ng'etutawaanya. Naye kati kiisi we yayingiriddewo amasannyalaze gaabwe tegavaako, bizinesi zeeyongedde.
We are so grateful to USAID Power Africa for this award of Catalytic Fund.
Yeah, in addition to that, Power Africa has helped in terms of implementing the electricity connection policy.
One of the major objectives of the connection policy is to transform the rural economy, the rural population. And so the assistance that we're getting from Power Africa will enable ourselves and the utility operators to be able to work with consumers to start up projects that can generate income for them.
The help from Power Africa has benefited the end users because they're able to get to the reliable products that Power Trust supplies, And these, of course, come with warranties and able to understand that actually solar works. So Power Africa, by helping us meet the end users directly, has helped us being able to generate more sales, especially with creating comfort and trust within our organization. Like Bujiri Sacco, whereby they're directly dealing with us to get the solar milling machines. And this has been a great milestone because the youth and the women are able to come and then use this machine to be able to mill directly within their homesteads, not necessarily walking long distance to the diesel machines.
Sunny Money, the objectives were to eradicate use of kerosene, improve on health, and increase study hours for the school children. Power Africa also gives us marketing support in a way of organizing for exhibitions. Through those exhibitions, we are able to sell, and you get connections.
Once we are at these trade shows, at these exhibitions, we talk to them, we interest them. They might not have come with the money, but we can follow up later and interest them in buying the products for their lives, for betterment, for saving, health, the advantages of using solar endless.
Power Africa have pretty much been the wind beneath our wings, equipping us in every way to realize our vision, to power a future of hope.
Thank you so much, Power Africa.
Thank you, Power Africa.
Thank you, Power Africa.
Poyo Matek. Merci beaucoup. Shukran jazilan. Muchas gracias.